Okay. Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. Let's have a small catch up. Super busy lately, in and outside of the arena. God bless Jordan, God bless Mr. Dan, Mr. Yan. So far, so good. Approaching Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year at the end of this month. Okay, post the other day, Year of the Snake, New Times, Metamorphosis Concepts, and I hope everyone's doing well so far. In the market, learning gradually, and also externally, personal lives, business lives. Going in for a beautiful series of flow, momentum, inside and out. So we'll go from there. Now, go market, ultimately overall, guys. I know Jan had a long thesis, okay? Market's pulled from 2.6s, 2.583s, this, that, and the other. And looking on the weekly scape on the left-hand side here, what we can more or less clearly see is we're fetching into due time. Potentially, we have to be very, very cautious and aware of 2,727s to 28s here, okay? I.e., over here, I know Jordan also highlighted that conceptual area after CPI the other day, okay? Super work from Jordan as well. Incredible insights. Guys, take notes. It's going to get deeper over time. And 2025, as mentioned as well. I'm going to bring this up real quick just while it's on my mind. Okay, so if we go into let's check this out real quick just while it's on my mind. Obviously BTC growing, but the XRP, also me and Jordan have been more or less involved in this since just after my son was born, so we're looking at 6.5 years ago. When ETH was at 6, okay, that had a beautiful timestamp. Went to 80s, then from 80s to 400s in no time. XRP, the second push, okay, smaller than the first. And as you can see now, the first push, so we were around here, me and Jordan. Fast as it came through, faster it came out. As you can see right now, higher time momentum, we're really on that area. So we want to be careful around the free freeze. I'm not here to give analysis or technical understanding or viewpoints right now. I just wanted to, unfold this. It's been a few weeks since I've done a video, and I've been working on other series of development, as I say, mainly outside of the market, which reflects into the market arena. Beautiful routine, controlling. I see now, guys, again, from 2020 to 2025. Okay, so around here is before 2020, 5 years in time, ahead of time. And I was saying this a lot to previous arenas I was involved in, and also on Instagram back in the day, any other outlets of media, so to speak, that we are looking for a massive turn in 2025 from 2020, 2019, 2020, i.e. COVID was the shift in the human transformation that's going on the planet. Again, some of you guys are already clued up about this, and we should expect major market movements in 2025 to 2030, which is Agenda 2030, where on the contrary, on the downside, we're looking at the governmental forces and entity forces who are controlling and have been controlling the world for X amount of time. These guys are going to do the best to try to scoop up the souls. However, there's a higher force, higher path, higher playing field, okay, that's segregating human evolution, which is the higher planes. So a lot of consciousness change is going on, okay, a lot of things again inside soul, spirit, heart, mind are being changed, and people are being forced to level up through periods of suffering. But also, if you take heed, and actually, again, I struggle with this for a long time, but I'm getting better and better as the months go by, as the quarters go by, as the 3 days go by. I look at what I did yesterday, today, and then focus on how I can look back tomorrow at today and improve from there. 3-day cycles, 3-month cycles, this, that, and the other. So, guys, all I'm saying is there's a massive change going on in the world structure right now, in and out of finance. Okay, and this is what we have to do. This is why these markets are moving on due time. Exciting times for the XRP format. Let me just reopen gold again, and we can talk about these in further meetings many of these different concepts. Give me some questions, and I can therefore go through. And again, I more or less I don't script anything. It more or less comes from the top of the head. So lots of information has been accumulated over time, but now it all makes sense looking back in hindsight. Even throughout last year, I went through some crazy periods of growth, and sometimes you might feel like you're not a little bit lost, not so much like financially lost, but you have different areas of your heart and your mind, soul, this, that, and the other, where you want to change, where you want to more or less evolve, grow, and only with some journaling and looking in retrospect, and when you look in hindsight and you more or less tally everything that you've been through, it's going to make sense in the future. So a lot of it is understanding. A lot of program is still leaving. Okay, a lot of old habits, behaviors are now outdated and don't serve you anymore. And once you start to you can't just do one thing overnight. Once you start to segregate these areas, concepts that are not forming you, and you have to go back to simplicity, basics, and that's all you really need, because your soul and the energy that's coming in right now can more or less transform and heal many things. So on the flip side, it's just about less consumerism. And right now there's an opportunity not just to build riches, but also to build wealth and stability over time, especially in the next few years in these markets. So that's our next goal. We've done the majority of the past. We've done the traveling, we've done the money, we've done this, that, and the other. Now we want to build long-term wealth and just stay excited and enthusiastic about these markets. So anyway, gold right now, if you look at the 30-minute, we had some push over it yesterday. And what I'm looking at right now is from A to B here. If we push into 2,720s, 2,721s, we could be in for a nice rollover. We could get 150 guys, 200 pips, and if we go into this cross-section arena right now, we could push all the way back into, we could be looking about 200 pips. So this is all I'm really looking at today. The other thing I would say is that we've had 1, 2, 3 bullish days. Okay, I'm really looking at yesterday's high, and then I'm looking at how this week can close. Don't get me wrong, we could burst straight through, but on the contrary of risk reward, I'm going to be looking at the 30-minute, the hourly, to see how we close around here. Just if we can get a landscape and push back to the downside, who knows, we can even maybe formulate these lows and then scoop up higher as well. That's what I'm looking at. Small little intro video. Okay, and yeah, we'll go from there, guys. Okay, have a good day.